We may have never completed the Replicating Ranieri challenge, but we do have a chance to make some actual history here. Freiburg have never won the German Cup or the DFB Pokal final. Honestly, I don't really know what it's called. I don't care. I want to win it regardless. Please, just give us some silverware. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 10th episode of Replicating Ranieri with Freiburg, where today we are playing in the German Cup final against our former side, Eintracht Frankfurt, who have previously been doing really well since we left the club, going as high as 12th last season, but this year only finished down in 11th below us. So you'd have to say, we could even be the favourites to win this game, but it will certainly be an intense one. Let's take a look at how we've done up against them this season. It's easier if we go through them because it highlights us. So we beat them away from home in our last meeting, but in our first meeting, I don't know if we were that lucky. No, we've beat them both times. So at the end of the day, I really do think we could be the favourites for this game. Very intense one. I hope that we come away with the win, hopefully. Although we didn't complete the challenge, the Replicating Ranieri challenge, I'd love to finish this series with a little bit of silverware because, you know, it would be a little bit of a boring one if we didn't come away with anything to hang on our virtual wall. So, we're going to jump straight into it, and of course afterwards we're going to be able to go through all the season review stuff because that still hasn't come through just yet. But let's take a look at the squad that we're going with, and I'm actually going to go through it for once. So, we are using Suarez, Taskin. My son is coming in. I know that you guys are all thinking, why on earth is he doing that? I'm kind of thinking that too, but to be honest, I think he is actually the best option. Sigurdsson's injured, also Adama Traore is injured, so he's kind of our best right winger. And I don't know, there's something romantic about playing a youngster who's only 17 now, in a cup final, and you know, I just feel like he could pop up and do something. Also got Farai, and then I know how to say it, Runert, and then Pearson, our left back, who I never worked out how to pronounce, centre back, Niakati, no, probably not right, and then we've got our youngster, got centre back, and then Cancelo hopefully won't be making too many mistakes, and of course our Italian keeper, who I had a little bit of a tough start with, but has certainly come into his own since then. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. No messing about. Let's see who we are coming up against and see if we recognise any of the players. I doubt it, but it's a small possibility. Believe it or not, we do recognise a few players. We've got this striker up here that we used to have. Also, this man, who I discovered in the youth academy, is now the captain. So, you know, I mean, hats off to me for that. And then we also see Indikia, who we used to have. I think Koch might have been on our side. Also, on the bench, I don't see anyone, but there's a pretty solid 11. But I have a feeling we might be able to come away with all 3 points. Come on. The fans have been doing well to get us to this point. We need to make sure that we get it across the line and come away with the win, come away with the trophy, and come away with that winner's medal to end the series on a high. And straight off the bat, it looks like an even affair. 2 shots per team, with them having a little bit more possession. I mean, maybe something to keep an eye on, but it's very early, and let's not panic just yet. I've been known to panic quite early on in games. I'm a little bit concerned about the position of my microphone. Give me a second, I'm going to pause because this will stress me out for ages if I don't adjust it. Alright, the microphone was positioned fine. Let's jump straight back into the highlight where we cleared away. It was us that cleared it away. Gosh, there's a bit of a kit clash going on. Not a huge fan of it. They're still knocking around with a lot of confidence. And after 22 minutes and 22 seconds, they've scored. And that is a hit. Very worthy of a cup final. And we gave it away sloppily there. Our left back probably should have done better in the circumstances. A great ball over the top. Releases their striker, who we used to have, and he puts it into the back of the net without any problems at all. Made it look way easier than it should have been, way easier than it actually was. And we're already going to have to tell them to show some passion. But we have a chance down the other end, so we could be coming back into it straight away. Pearson on the ball, playing it to Farai, who goes for a wonderful shot, but just can't get it on target. And that's what we like to see. That's what we want. but unfortunately not quite the execution that was required in that moment in time. They're coming back at us with another opportunity now, and Cancelo. I don't think that was Cancelo. Thank goodness. I don't think I could justify playing him ever again in any Football Manager save if it was him, but who was that? That was a youngster. I think he has given away a penalty, and he could have crushed our chances of winning any sort of silverware in this entire series. No penalty. Oh my goodness. When does that ever happen in Football Manager? It's because it was outside the box. You do see that every now and then. Don't let them score from it, and we don't. Come on, end the highlight. We don't need to see this unless we get the ball back off them here. For goodness sake. Pearson gives away a free kick. Nothing comes of it though. And now we're on the ball with another opportunity coming our way. My son playing it over to Runat, who plays it over to Taskin, who's got a very tight angle, looking for a ball into the middle, but Suarez can't quite apply the finishing touch like he has done so many times in this series so far. But we would love to see us get a goal just before the break. 2 minutes of additional time. We do have an opportunity, but is their corner. We head it out, but they still have an opportunity, and it goes over the bar. You can't say this hasn't been an action-packed first half, but as we go into the dressing room, I'm going to get aggressive and say, show me something else in that second half. They are fired up. Come on. This is our one chance. This is our one chance to win some silverware. This is our one chance to do anything worth mentioning in this series. Well, our finish with Real Betis was pretty impressive, but I feel like actually winning something is, what you guys will probably remember at the very end of the series. Actually, that's not true. You'll probably remember the journey, all the players we met along the way. Sunshine and rainbows. Suarez in a goal now. Tries to go at himself, but can't quite get it past the players. Didn't have anyone in support, so I don't blame him at all. A good ball goes in, but can't get past the first defender, so I guess it wasn't the best ball ever, and we lose the ball straight away. And now they're back on it, and we're away from the opportunity. We need to get some more, and I don't know what to do. I think a substitution is in order, and Farai is going to be the man to come off. He's having a shocking day at the office. He's the only one I can see worth bringing off. I'm going to cough. Give me a second. That's better. I'm thinking that's the best option. I think it's the only option. Maybe also Cancelo. Apparently he's playing quite bad. I don't know. Panic stations already. Hopefully we can find our way back into this game. All we need is a goal, and we're right back into the mix. Come on. One opportunity. One stunning shot. One stunning move is all we need. And we are right back into the mix for this cup final. It is a cup final, so I'm going positive. We are not leaving anything on the field today. Come on. We need to make sure that we come away with the win. Someone, do something. I've demanded more. What else am I meant to do? Are we going to have to make another substitution and go attacking? I think that's the course of action that we need to attempt. For goodness sake. I can't bring myself to make another substitution, but I think I can deal with making a tactical switch. Because, if we do go to... we do get another substitute. What do I do? I'll give it a few more minutes on this, see what happens. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm really thinking about bringing on another striker. Controversial decision, I know, but we got to give it a crack. We got to push forward. Come on, let me make the call. They don't need me to tell them. We're on the ball. Well, we're on the ball now. Okay, don't worry. I got a wee bit excited, but eventually a ball over to Suarez does put him in a brilliant opportunity. And how many times have we seen him score from that opportunity this year? But when we need him the most, he can't do it. And we only have a few minutes left. Come on, boys, get the ball back. Don't let them score from this breakaway chance. Great run from their player. But we make a good block, and surely that's the end of the highlight, unless we can get it back. Come on, don't let them have the opportunity. Good ball into the mixer, but a great save by our keeper. It means that we're still in it. And 3 minutes of additional time is all I need to see to know that I need to throw everything at this. We're going with two strikers. We're going with everything we have. Pearson's coming off, and we are going to try to win this game however we can. Rolf, you're going as a shadow striker. You can be a complete forward, even though apparently you can't play it, but I know that you can because I've looked at your stats. Also, you can be a box-to-box midfielder then. Very attacking. Come on. Just one chance is all we need. One chance. It's not coming, is it? Against our former side, we have lost in the cup final. And because we're on 2D, we don't get to see an animation. But it wasn't a good performance. It wasn't what we wanted. It's not what we wanted in the series. It's I thought it could be a romantic way to end it, but unfortunately, maybe some managerial decisions didn't go our way. The game certainly didn't go our way, but I think we can hold our heads high overall for the series. The replicating Ranieri series, of course, not this season. This season was terrible, but I've certainly enjoyed the ride, and I guess the only thing left to do is to look on a little bit more of a positive note and move forward onto the season review stuff and see what happens when we do get to all of those awards. Come on, surely Suarez is going to absolutely sweep them up. Very quickly, we do get the season awards, and of course, Suarez is named into the best 11, not quite on the starting 11 just yet, but I imagine this man would be able to weasel his way into it, and you guys can take a look at who you think's in that. If you guys want to take that time, Suarez, of course, the signing of the season, the young player of the season, and the fans player of the season. Absolutely incredible performance from this man. Statistically, he sweeps up Taskin with the most assists. I don't know why they wouldn't activate the clause to buy him. How much was he going to be? 3.2. One of the biggest bargains of all time if they do decide to activate that. And, I mean, apart from that, I think I might simulate a few days forward to see if we can get any more awards in the entire club awards. But basically, that's it for the series. And it's emotional because I've loved this series and I hope that you guys have too. But all good things must come to an end, and I can't just keep trying it over and over. I've got other ideas. And as always, I want you guys to let me know what you want down in the comment section below. Still haven't quite decided what I want to do. The Brad Forward series or the Jurgen Klopp challenge. So I'm certainly still deciding on that. But I am leaning slightly more towards the Jurgen Klopp challenge because it does seem like what more people on YouTube are wanting as opposed to Twitter, because some people just click on a poll. But of course, tomorrow, whenever I upload a next video, I will be uploading the season, not the season, the series review overall, and we will take a look at the best 11. I'll even put my favourite teams in a tier list to show you guys what seasons I've enjoyed the most. But for now, again, we're just going to simulate and see if we did get any players winning any individual awards for the season as a whole. Well, we certainly have some more information, and that is creating some records. Unfortunately, Taskin's been left out in the cold for the Turkey team. Don't care about that. Suarez has broken the goal-scoring record for Freiburg in a season, and the previous winner was Papi Cisse in 2010, so quite a wee while ago. Taskin gets the most assists. The former one was 11. He got 13, so not bad at all. And Farai gets the most player of the match awards with 7 instead of 6 from the last man. I think looks like a regen, yes. Let's take a look if the Bundesliga awards have come out yet, because those are what I'm actually waiting for. No, they're still not out, gosh. Let's keep simulating. Guys, I'm sorry that I'm dragging you along for this ride, but, I mean, if Suarez wins Player of the Year, I want to know about it. That was well worth the time. Yep, anticlimactic. Unfortunately, we didn't have anyone win anything. Suarez was the second top goal scorer, as we already know, unfortunately. The Football of the Year went to no one that we know. Wendell, good for you. Who was the Manager of the Year? Players Newcomer of the Year, gosh. If you guys were hearing doors slamming in the background, I sincerely apologise. Guzman was the winner last year. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how we did. Who was the Manager of the Year? Not me, that's for sure. I wasn't even ranked. FC Hamburg. Oh, they finished 9th. I feel like, no, maybe I didn't do as well as him. Either way, nothing else has happened, and that is where we're going to have to end this entire series. Make sure you tune into the next episode, which will be an entire series review, where we will be looking at the best players in the series, taking a look at a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and until then, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.